Okay, so I'll read the question. Question on the a 100-meter sprinter, a 100-meter sprinter increases her speed from rest. A 100-meter sprinter increases her speed from rest uniformly at the rate of 1 meter per second square. Uniformly at the rate of 1 meter per second square. So it means it was starting from the rest condition. Okay, uniformly it was increasing. So acceleration on the 1 meter per second square. First, we'll see the question. அதுக்கப்புறம் picture up to the three quarters, up to the three quarters of the total run. Okay, up to the three quarters work, the acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Okay, and then covers the last quarter with uniform speed. So last quarter with uniform speed. Remember at the last quarter, okay, he was taken with uniform speed. Now, how much time does she take to cover the first half and the second half of the run? So we need to find the time period for the first half. Okay, and we need to time period for the second half. I'll repeat the question, ma. It was actually இது வந்து நான் கான்செப்ட் நான் எதுவுமே டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணல இன்னைக்கு நான் இன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணல ஸோ இட் வாஸ் தேர் கொஸ்டின் வாட்ஸ்அப்ல அவங்க கேட்டதுனால ஐம் எக்ஸ்பிளைனிங். ஓகே, ஸோ நான் ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ண பிடிஎஃப் மோஷன் எக்ஸ்ட்ராக்ட்ல இருந்து இட் இஸ் பேஜ் நம்பர் 3.17 எக்ஸாம்பிள் 17. Okay, Karthik, let's see. So 100 meter sprinter. So they have given the total distance as 100 meters. Okay, clear Erika? So it was starting from 0 to 100 meters. Okay, இது A point எனக்கு இதுனா B point எனக்கு. Okay, now so in this 4 quarters, 3 quarters இருக்கு. 3 quarters, first 3 quarters வந்து the acceleration is first 3 quarters வந்து acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Okay, and the last quarter is now nothing but with uniform speed. With uniform speed. Okay, இதுக்கு நான் நேம்ஸ் கொடுக்குறேன். So இங்க நான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன்னா first half வந்து so first 50 meters இது 75 இது 100. Okay, first 50 meters 75 and 100. First three quarters the acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Okay, three quarters na இது 25 50 75 and 100. First three quarters வந்து acceleration வந்து 1 meter per second square and the last quarter வந்து it is for uniform speed. Remember, it is for uniform speed. Now, so என்ன find out பண்ணிருக்காங்க அங்க? So first quarter for first 50 meters acceleration தெரியும். I'll find the time period directly. Okay, and இது rest condition வந்து start ஆயிருக்கு. Okay, without any v we can able to find the displacement. So s is equal to ut plus half a d square relation though now time period find out பண்றேன். Okay, that is your first case. Time period எனக்கு வந்துருச்சு. Second case என்னன்னா I'll try to find the time period for AC. So இங்க வந்து ரிலேஷன்ஸ் என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? So இது quarter, 3 quarters. இதுக்கு டைம் பீரியட் நான் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்றேன். இது நான் T2 நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ இந்த டைம் பீரியடுக்கு ஆக்சலரேஷன் தெரியும், அகைன் டிஸ்பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் தெரியும். ஐ வில் ஃபைண்ட் த டைம் பீரியட். ஸோ இதுல வந்து நான் T2 மைனஸ் T1 சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணும்போது இந்த டைம் பீரியட் எனக்கு வந்துடும். ஓகே, T2 மைனஸ் T1 பண்ணும்போது த டைம் பீரியட் வி கேன் ஏபிள் டு ஃபைண்ட். ஓகே, அந்த லாஸ்ட் ஒன் நான் எனக்கு இங்க என்ன வெலாசிட்டி வருதோ அதே வெலாசிட்டி பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் இந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் மூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு, அந்த ஸ்பிரிண்டர் வந்து ரன் ஆயிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ இங்கே தேர்ட் குவார்டர்ல என்ன வெலாசிட்டி வருதோ அந்த வெலாசிட்டி பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் லாஸ்ட் குவார்டர் மூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஓகேவா? ஸோ ரிமெம்பர் இதுல வந்து 4 செக்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. இந்த 4 செக்ஷன்ஸ் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் அங்க டைம் பீரியட் ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஓகே சார், இது நீங்க வந்து திரும்பி ஒருத்தர செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ இஃப் நாட் நான் வந்து இது சால்வ் பண்ணிட்டு நான் ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்றேன். ஓகே, இப்போ நம்ம கிளாஸ்ல என்ன நம்ம ஆஸ் யூஷுவல் நம்ம ரெகுலர் கிளாஸஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றோம். ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் ரீட் இட். ஓகே, ஸோ இங்க வந்து 3 quarters, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 3 quartersல ஆக்சலரேஷன் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, லாஸ்ட் குவார்டர்ல யூனிஃபார்ம் ஆக்சலரேஷன் யூனிஃபார்ம் ஸ்பீட் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஓகே, ஸோ வெலாசிட்டி ஃபிக்ஸ்டா இருக்கும், ஆக்சலரேஷன் இல்ல லாஸ்ட். ஓகே, ஜஸ்ட் ட்ரை டு ஸ்டடி இட். கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க, இல்லைன்னா ஐ சால்வ் இட் அண்ட் ஐ வில் சென்ட் இட் டு யூ. ஓகே, சரிமா. ஸோ எஸ்டர்டே வி ஹவ் சீன் சம் டாபிக்ஸ் வித் பிளேன். ஓகே, மோஷன் பிளேன்ல நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். மோஷன் பிளேன்ல நம்ம என்னென்ன டாபிக் பார்த்துருக்கோம்னா, ஸோ டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் வெக்டர்ஸ் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம் அண்ட் as well as addition of vectors discuss பண்ணியிருக்கோம். Now we'll see the multiplication of vectors and after that we'll do some problems on it. Okay, சரி. Here multiplication of vectors வந்து, and before multiplication of vectors we'll do some problems. Okay, so அதுக்கப்புறம் next topic போலாம். We'll do some problems. நான் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா மூவ் பண்றேன். நான் டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் ஷேர் பண்ணிருக்கேன், ஒரு தடவை பார்த்துக்கோங்க. Okay, so take the first question related to your addition of vectors. Addition of vectors. First question, First question. Two vectors. Voice clear ஆ இருக்குன்னு தான் நினைக்கிறேன். கொஞ்சம் செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. First question note பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Two vectors having equal magnitude. Two vectors having equal magnitude. Magnitude 5 units. Equal magnitude 5 units. 5 units have an angle of 60 degrees between them. Have an angle of 60 degrees between them. Have an angle of 16 degrees between them. Find the magnitude of the resultant vector. Find the magnitude of the resultant vector R and its angle from one of the vector. And its angle from one of the vector. So we need to find the angle from one of the vector. That angle from one of the vector then phi and so. Okay, so the resultant one of the smallest vector angle. So we need to find the resultant R. We need to find the angle phi. I'll repeat the question. Two vectors having equal magnitude 5 units have an angle of 60 degrees between them. Find the magnitude of the resultant vector and its length of the and its angle from one of the vector. We need to find the angle phi and we need to find the resultant R. So find it. Okay, what is the resultant? What is the answer? Anyone? .66. Okay, 8.66 and so on. Square root on the you can keep like that directly. Okay, so the answer for resultant is 5√3. Resultant is 5√3. Check panikonga or the. Okay, 5 value is it is 30 degrees. 5 value is 30 degrees. We'll check panikonga. So the formula for resultant R is equal to root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this theta is nothing but difference between the two vectors, angle between the two vectors. And tan phi on this, the formula is b sin theta by a plus b cos theta. So we are going to find the tan phi angle. Okay, check panikonga. Check it. Got it, sir. Okay, ma. Okay, any doubt in this one? So நம்ம நேத்தி பண்ண சம்ஸ்ல தான் இந்த சம் இருக்கு. Okay, இதே மாதிரி சம் தாங்க. So any doubts on this sum? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, எனக்கு ஒரு டவுட் சார். நீங்க எழுதி அந்த ஃபார்முலால போட்டுனா அந்த ஆன்சர் வந்துருங்களா சார்?
ஆமாமா.
ஓகே சார். நான் போட்டு ட்ரை பண்றேன் சார். நான் நேத்து ஜாயின் பண்ணிருக்கேன் சார்.
உங்க நேம்?
தாரணி சார்.
தாரணி, ஓகேமா. நான் ஆல்ரெடி வந்து மெட்டீரியல் ஷேர் பண்ணிருக்கேன். உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட கேளுங்க. யூனிட்ஸ் மெஷர்மெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு பிளஸ் மோஷன் ஸ்ட்ரைட்லைனுக்கு நான் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் ஷேர் பண்ணிருக்கேன் வித் ஆன்சர்ஸ். ஓகே, செக் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே, நேத்து தான் வந்து மோஷன் பிளேன் தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கோம். ஓகே, நேத்து தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்கோம். சரி, இந்த ஃபார்முலா சொல்லலாம். சரி, ஓகே. டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தா நீங்க வந்து வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ல நீங்க மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்க. ஓகே. ஓகேமா. So next one we'll see the vector multiplication. So நான் வந்து டிஃபரன்ஸ் பேஸ் பண்ணி போறேன். So ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா மூவ் பண்ணிக்கலாம் நம்ம. Okay, vector multiplication. Heading vector multiplication. Okay, vector multiplication. I'm just going the difference, taking the difference. Okay, dot product and cross product. Dot product and cross product. So it is a vector multiplication. Dot product and cross product. So in the dot product cross product பார்க்கும்போது, so again remember here we are doing the multiplication part. நான் வந்து ஃபார்முலாஸ் ஒண்ணுன்னா எழுதுறேன், அதோட டிஃபரன்ஸ் பார்க்கலாம், அதோட எப்படி ஆர்த்தோகனல் வெக்டர் எப்படி அதோட டைரக்ஷன் பேஸ் பண்ணி ஃபார்முலாஸ் சால்வ் பண்றது, ஈக்குவேஷன் சால்வ் பண்றது ஒன் பை ஒன் பார்க்கலாம். First one for the dot product. So it was specifying your scalar quantity. It was specifying your scalar quantity. It is your vector quantity. Okay, it is scalar quantity. It is your vector quantity. So I'm just shifting கொஞ்சம் நான் நடிக்கிறேன். Okay, visible இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Okay, so it is dot product is a scalar quantity. For cross product, it is a vector quantity. Now, so the relation for the dot product is it is a vector dot b vector is equal to modulus of a modulus of b cos theta. Okay, and here a vector cross b vector is equal to modulus of a modulus of b sin theta. Okay, so when we are discussing about the dot product, so இது வந்து scalar quantity னு சொல்லிருக்கேன், இது வந்து vector quantity னு சொல்லிருக்கேன். So with respect to direction, suppose if the angle theta is equal to 0 degrees, that means ரெண்டு vectors same direction இருக்கு without any angle. Okay, so what will happen? அதே மாதிரி if the angle theta is equal to 90 degrees, the angle theta is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so 90 degrees na these two are perpendicular, 180 degrees na both are in opposite directions. Okay, so now for this one, so the relation will be if theta is equal to 0 degrees, that means ரெண்டு vectors a b ரெண்டு வந்து same direction travel ரெண்டு same direction travel ஆயிருக்குன்னா assume it is your x axis. X axis na orthogonal vector already சொல்லிருக்கேன். When we are discussing about the x axis, it is I cap. When it is discussing about the y axis, it is j cap. And when it is discussing about the z axis, it is k cap. Okay, I j k, remember that. So I cap, j cap and k cap. Okay, so x axis, y axis and z axis. Now, so இப்போ theta வந்து 0 degrees ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா cos 0 degrees is 1. So that means when we are multiplying, assume it is a unit vector. So only direction matters. நான் நேத்து சொல்லிட்டேன். When we are discussing about the unit vector, only direction matters. So I cap dot I cap is equal to 1. Okay, same thing for j cap dot j cap is equal to 1. So that means both are same direction, it will be 1. அதே மாதிரி k cap dot k cap is equal to 1. Okay, for this one, so here if theta is equal to 0 degrees, it will be 0. So I cap cross I cap is equal to j cap cross j cap is equal to k cap cross k cap is equal to 0. When both are in the same direction, it will be 0. So now direct properties vandrum. So second one, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, it is for theta is equal to 0 degrees. Okay, இது ரெண்டு வந்து theta is equal to 0 degrees, one for cross product, one for dot product. Okay, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, theta is equal to 90 degrees ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா cos 90 வந்து 0. So I cap dot j is equal to 0, j cap dot I is equal to 0. Okay, and k cap dot I is equal to 0. So when we are discussing about the directions, that is here perpendicular to each other, so cos 90 is equal to 0. But inge for this one vector product, okay, so we are using a law, okay, called your right hand thumb rule. For using a law called right hand thumb rule. So when you are discussing about the right hand thumb rule, இதே right hand thumb rule தான் உங்களுக்கு வந்து magnetism discuss பண்றோம், but அது வேற இது வேற. So here what I'll do, I'll splitting like this. Okay, by using the thumb rule, so when you are mentioning about the one vector, so it is with respect to the other two vectors. So it is I cap, the j cap, is k cap. I cap, j cap, k cap. Now I cap, j cap, k cap. Now, so assume, so when you are multiplying, that is when you are doing the product, so both are perpendicular to each other. So when you are mentioning I cap cross j cap, that when you are mentioning about the two vectors, நீங்க ரெண்டு vectors பத்தி நீங்க discuss பண்றீங்க. Sir, board is not clear. Okay, is it okay? Just wait பண்ணுங்க கொஞ்ச நேரம். It will be visible to you. Okay, நான் வந்து மூமெண்ட் கொடுக்கிறதுனால வந்து கொஞ்சம் ஷேக் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கும். Just wait for some time. So I cross j, okay, it is your opposite vector, it is k. So j cross I is opposite to that, so it is minus k vector. Okay, So remember, when we are discussing about the directions, okay, so when we are discussing about the two directions, so opposite to that, so k vector will be there, k direction will be there. So I cross j is k, j cross I is minus k. When you are changing the direction, it will be minus. When you're changing the direction, it will be minus. Same thing for other things also. So it is j cross k is equal to I, and k cross I is equal to j cap. K cross I is equal to j cap. Okay, so this is your vector multiplication and a product thing. Okay, இது நான் வந்து just relations theta is equal to 0 degrees ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும், 90 ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும் மட்டும் தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Okay, so it is for theta is equal to 0, it will be 1, it will be 0. If theta is equal to 90, it will be 0, but here one of the other direction will be matters here by the using a law thumb rule. Okay, right. I taken this one. Okay, we'll see one small example in that. A small example problem for this multiplication. Okay, have you done it? Yeah, okay. So dot product cross product we'll see one example. So அதை எப்படி வந்து நம்ம மல்டிப்ளை பண்றது, அதோட ரிலேஷன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு ஒரு தடவை பார்க்கலாம். ஆல்ரெடி நீங்க படிச்சதுதான், நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இன் டீடைல் போகும்போது it will be good. Okay, so I'm taking a vector. A vector is equal to ax, ay, az. That is, it was traveling with respect to I axis, I, j k. That is x axis, y axis, and z axis. So ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. And adhe madri, I'm taking one more vector. B vector is equal to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. So remember, when we are discussing about this type of vectors, here I'm taking the dot product. I'm doing the dot product. Okay, it is a dot product. Okay, now we'll see the multiplication part for this. Okay, when you're doing the multiplication, so now on the director rendu multiply பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, so நம்மளுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச relation I dot I is equal to 1, that is same direction in the 1, opposite direction it will be 0. Okay, now so when you're doing the multiplication, so a vector dot b vector is equal to, multiply individually எல்லாமே multiply பண்ணிக்கலாம், but I dot I இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் it will be 1. Okay, remember I dot I is equal to 1, and when you are multiplying with the other directions, it will be 0. Okay, so it will be ax bx, so ax bx plus ay by plus az bz. So it is your product for dot. Okay, it is a product for dot. So same direction irundada we can able to multiply it. Same direction irundada we can able to multiply it. It is your dot. Okay, done. Now we will see the cross. For cross product, so now the matrix multiplication method நான் யூஸ் பண்றேன். For cross product, matrix multiplication method. Okay, and we have to consider the directions also. Okay, so for this cross product, a vector cross b vector is equal to, a vector cross b vector is equal to, I'll write in the form of matrix. So 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, first indicates your direction. First row indicates your direction. First row edirko adu indicates your direction. Now first row indicates your direction. Second row indicates your a vector, that is ax, ay, az. And adhe madri third row it is bx, by, bz. Okay, so in the matrix form it is ijk. First row it's your direction, second row is your a vector, third row is your b vector. Okay, so now when you're doing the multiplication, I have to consider the directions also for the dot product. So நீங்க 3 by 3 matrix modulus நீங்க பண்ணிருந்தா, suppose நீங்க math student இருந்தா, it will be easy. 10th class இதை நீங்க discuss பண்ணிருக்கலாம். Okay, so directly we'll see. So first of all, if you want to find the first term, so we have to close the row, that particular row and that particular column. We have to close that row and that column. Okay, and the row and the column வந்து நான் close பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, so it is I cap. I have to close on the row and the column நான் close பண்ணிட்டேன்னா so it is only AY AZ and BY BZ இருக்குது AY AZ and BY BZ. So இதுல so what I'll do, I'll consider this as A B C D. I have to cross multiply it. So the formula is AD minus BC. Remember, it is AD minus BC. So on the concept lo varumbodhu AB and CD. So AD minus BC na AD is nothing but AY BZ. It is I cap into AY BZ minus BY AZ. It is your I cap. And similar to the J cap. So, but when you're discussing about the J cap, ange vandu minor cofactor and so there is a term. So J cap vandu the row and the column we have to consider. Okay. So inge நம்ம பார்க்கும்போது first row, second column. Okay, இப்போ ஓகேவா? இப்போ ஓகேவா? Is it visible now?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. So first one வந்து I cap க்கு நான் வந்து cross product பண்ணிருக்கேன். So it is AY BZ minus BY AZ. Same thing when we are discussing about the J cap. Remember when we are discussing about the J cap, so it is related to a first row, second column. First row, second column. To find the minus terms, so sign conversions இருக்கு இங்க. So இங்க வந்து initially என்ன வரும்னா -1 whole power first row, that is first row and first column. So for this I cap, it is first row and first column. What will happen? It is -1 whole power 2. So it is plus. So the power terms initially will be like this. So -1 whole power 1 plus 1 I cap into AY BZ minus BY AZ. Okay. And plus -1 whole power J on the first row and second column. First row and second column 1 plus 2. Again we have to close the row for the J column and other column now to close one. So it is AX BZ minus BX AZ and plus similar time -1 whole power for the K. It is K is first row third column. Okay, so it is AX BY minus BX AY. Okay, so it is J cap and it is K cap. Okay, by matrix method we can able to do it. And remember இங்க வந்து cofactor எப்படி இருக்குன்னா இந்த power terms base பண்ணி தான் discuss பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். So அதோட positions, so அதோட row, அதோட column base பண்ணி தான் the power terms வந்து minus signs will change. If you see that இங்க வந்து J வந்து first row second columnல இருக்கு -1 whole power cube. So என்ன ஆகும் இது -1 ஆகும். So it is minus. And similar type for the I, it is first row and first column it is square, so it will be plus. And third one also 4 -1 whole power 4, it will be plus. Okay, so it is I column, it is less minus J and it is plus K. Okay, remember this one. So அது வந்து power terms base பண்ணி தான் minus plus நம்ம consider பண்ணிட்டு. Okay, sorry, next one. Just take it down, this one. We'll see the properties. Is it done?
Yes.
Sorry, கொஞ்சம் வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. நீங்க சாட் பண்ணலாம், அதுல மெசேஜ் பாக்ஸ்ல நீங்க அனுப்பணும். Okay, right now. So next one we'll see the properties. Properties for the dot product and cross product. Properties for the dot product and the cross product. Dot product and cross product. So you can mention same thing, properties. So இது dot product and here it is cross product. First property. First property. You can take down the properties one by one. Video clear இருக்குன்னு நான் நம்புறேன். The disturbance in the just let me know. First property. Scalar product is commutative. Scalar product is commutative. Commutative property now A dot B is equal to B dot A. So scalar product is commutative. Similar to that, first point for cross. First point for cross. Vector product is not commutative. Vector product is not commutative. So because of the directions, vector product is not commutative. So A dot B is not equal to B dot A. That is your cross. A cross B is not equal to B cross A, but the direction matters here. So A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. Okay, it is your commutative property. First point. First point is your commutative property. Okay, second point. Second point. Scalar product is distributive property. Second point, scalar product is distributive property. Distributive now, A dot of B plus C is equal to A dot of B plus C is equal to A dot B plus A dot C. Okay, it is commutative property and it is a distributive property. Okay, so for cross product, so vector product is distributive property. Vector product is distributive property. A cross of B plus C is equal to A cross B plus A cross C. Vector product is distributive property. Third one. Scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. Scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. Scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. So that is A dot B, this perpendicular cos 90 is equal to 0. Scalar product of two perpendicular vectors is 0. Two perpendicular vectors is 0. Okay, for vector product of two parallel vectors. Vector product of two parallel vectors is 0. Vector product of two parallel vectors is 0. So that is A cross B is equal to A dot B sine 0 degrees. It will be 0. It will be 0. Okay. Fourth point. Scalar product of unit vector. Scalar product of unit vector with itself. Scalar product of unit vector with itself is equal to the square of its magnitudes. I'll repeat. Scalar product of a vector, unit vector with itself is equal to the square of its magnitudes. So when you are multiplying with the same vector, unit vector, so it will be A square. Because both are having same directions, it will be A square. Okay. And for this one, fourth point. Vector product of any vector. Vector product of any vector with itself is 0. Vector product of any vector with itself is 0. So A cross A is equal to 0. A cross A is equal to 0. A cross A is equal to 0. Okay, done. Okay, fifth point. Can take the fifth point. Unit vector under the dot. So fifth point, unit vector parallel to A. Unit vector parallel to A as well as B. Parallel to A as well as B is n cap is equal to it is A vector cross B vector by modulus of A vector cross B vector. N cap is equal to A vector cross B vector by A vector cross B vector, or it is nothing but A vector cross B vector by cos theta, because this is your parallel, theta is equal to 0 degrees, it will be 1. Okay, it is your fifth point. So under the cross, fifth point, under the cross, fifth point, unit vector perpendicular to A, unit vector perpendicular to A as well as B, unit vector perpendicular to A as well as B, as well as B. N cap is equal to, n cap is equal to, sorry, is it dot? Remember, is it dot? Discuss control. Okay, so A vector cross B vector by modulus of A vector cross B vector is equal to A vector cross B vector by sine theta. So perpendicular now it is 90 degrees, it will be 1. Parallel now it will be 1. Okay, the parallel. Okay, this is perpendicular. So perpendicular na theta on the 90 degrees agum, parallel na theta is equal to 0 degrees. Okay, we'll do a problem now. ஒரு problem பண்ணலாம். Just take the problem. Problem. So those who are having disturbance, voice clear, just explain, or else I'm just reading the question. Just take the question. If f vector is equal to, if f vector is equal to, f vector is equal to 4 I cap minus, if f vector is equal to 4 I cap minus 4 I cap minus 10 j cap, 4 I cap minus 10 j cap, and r vector is equal to, r vector is equal to 5 I cap minus 3 j cap, r vector is equal to 5 I cap minus 3 j cap. Then calculate the torque. Then calculate the torque. Calculate the torque. Okay, those who know they can do it. Okay, others they can listen here. So here nalla paranga f is a vector quantity and r is also a vector quantity. When you are multiplying the two vectors, so here we are getting the vector quantity. Remember, when you are getting the vector quantity as the output, so it is your cross product. So it is f cross r. Now on the direct multiplication we have to go with the modulus matrix method. Okay, so I cap, j cap, k cap. Okay, for the f it is 4 minus 10, but k cap is 0 here, it is 0. And similar to for the r vector, it is 5, it is minus 3, it's 0. Okay, those who know they can do it. Okay, so this formula already put there. So I cap it is nothing but when you are doing this term, so we have to multiply, cross multiply these other things. So on the row, on the column, we have to close it. Okay, so I cap into 0 minus j cap into 0, because when you're closing it, it will be 0. Other products. K cap plus k cap into, it is minus 50 plus 12. So the answer is minus 38 k cap. Minus 38 k cap. Minus 38 k cap. Yes, ma, correct. So it is minus 38. It is no plus. Good. Yes. Okay, next question. So please take the question, take the answer. So we'll see the next question. Just take the next question. Find a unit perpendicular, find a unit vector, find a unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors. Both the vectors. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors. Both the vectors. Okay. So both the vectors 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap. 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap and I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. I'll repeat the question. Find a unit vector perpendicular to both the vectors. Perpendicular to both the vectors. Okay. 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap. I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, so perpendicular unit vector perpendicular. Remember, perpendicular and solomod it is your cross product. Parallel and solomod it is your dot product. So n cap we need to find n cap is equal to a vector cross b vector by modulus of a vector cross b vector. Okay, so first find a cross b. Assume it is your a vector. Assume it is your b vector. Okay, first find this product. After that, it is modulus to 9. Okay, so what are the relation you are getting for modulus? This I will tell you modulus எடுக்கிறது. A vector is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. It is your vector. So when you are taking the modulus, magnitude convert பண்ணு. Modulus is nothing but magnitude to convert. Sir, why we are using the formula, sir? Which formula? So here this formula is used for vector product perpendicular. Okay, they have asked you the question vector perpendicular, unit vector perpendicular, both the vectors. So we are using the perpendicular vector here. Okay, so unit vector perpendicular I am using this a cross b. This is not in our relation. When you are using the parallels, it is a dot b modulus in a dot b. Okay, now so here it is your vector. For example, or chinna relation. So if you want to find the magnitude for this vector, magnitude find out panna the square root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. Okay, this is your relation for modulus. Now, so first a cross b find out பண்ணுங்க, அதுக்கு modulus magnitude find out பண்ணுங்க. When you divide it, it is your n cap. Try பண்ணுங்க. So I'm writing the answer. I'm just giving the answer. If you got it, just let me know. So a cross b it is 7i cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap by idra magnitude now find out பண்ணும்போது it is square root of 83. It is your answer. Yes, ma, correct. You can check it. You can check it the answers. Others, please make it fast, ma. Just try it. நம்ம எல்லாமே இதே சம்ஸ்ல நம்ம உட்கார முடியாது. one sum தான் வந்துரும் இதுல வெக்டர்ஸ். கைனமேட்டிக்ஸ் பேஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம வந்து 2 to 3 questions மட்டும் தான் நம்ம எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். So loss of motion important, கொஞ்சம் practice பண்ணலாம். Just make it fast. நிறைய questions இருக்குங்க. Is it over? Done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so next one, relative velocity. Relative velocity நம்ம already kinematics ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். motion and straight line ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். Similar type, but இங்க வந்து plane ல இருக்கு. Relative velocity with respect to plane. Relative velocity with respect to plane. Make a heading. Relative velocity with respect to plane. Okay, so இது வந்து ரொம்ப important concept and easy concept தான். Okay, நம்ம already வந்து relative velocity என்னென்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். Similar type. So உங்களுக்கு already ஞாபகம் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Relative velocity. Assume these two objects, for example, a vector and a product and b product. Both are traveling the same direction. When these two are traveling the same direction, So velocity with respect to B, A to B, and velocity with respect to B to A. It is VA minus VB and it is VB minus VA. Okay, same thing when we are discussing about the opposite direction. Okay, so it will be VAB and VBA is equal to VA plus VB. Okay, நம்ம already discuss பண்ணிருக்கோம், right? Similar to that. Okay, take the heading relative velocity in a plane. Relative velocity in a plane. Now, so when we are discussing about the relative velocity in a plane, assume நான் வந்து ரெண்டு same direction நினைக்கிறேன். This formula மட்டும் தான் நான் explain பண்றேன். Formula based பண்ணி we do some problems. Okay, so assume these two velocities are traveling in the same directions. Same directions. It is VA minus VB is nothing but VAB. When we are comparing with respect to VAB. Now, in the VAB and Solomon, we have to calculate its magnitude. This is vector quantity. We need to find its magnitude. So, that's the resultant. VB is equal to, sorry, it is VAB is equal to, and this addition kadiyadu, this subtraction is equal to square root of VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos theta. Okay, VA square minus VB plus VB square minus 2A VB cos theta. So when you are taking the modulus for this resultant vector. Okay, now next one. Next one, suppose we'll take a relation, small relation. So this type of problems are important. So under relative velocity only. So the problems are Rayleigh-Man problem. Have you taken this formula? It is nothing but it is plus of minus VB. VB plus minus VB substitute panna, it is square and it will be minus 2A VB cos theta. That's it. Number result in the enough find out panirgo adhe relation, but it is minus VB. Okay. So ஒரு சின்ன relation பார்க்கலாம். So it was related to your river and man problem. So in the type of questions வந்து ரொம்ப important. Okay, first the concept பார்க்கலாம் and other relation பார்க்கலாம். So make a heading river man problem. River man problem. Okay, first நான் வந்து picture draw பண்றேன். Okay, then I'll explain it. J cap and இது I cap, இது BRM and it was making angle theta. It is minus J cap and the VR vector is equal to minus VR J cap. Just take the picture. Is it done? I've taken this one. Okay, good. Okay. Suppose, so we'll take some cases. There are the cases here. One by one we'll see. So I'm just erasing this one. Okay. So remember this one. Okay. So in the relation, the vector relation based on we are going to discuss. Okay. Suppose. Okay. So assume there is a rainfall. Suppose assume there is a rainfall. The rainfall is in vertical condition like this. The rainfall is in vertical condition. Okay. Under the rain, okay, there is a man standing. So there is a man standing and he was just simply standing. Okay. So he was at rest condition. He was at rest condition. When he was at rest condition, this type of relations வந்து நம்ம already discuss பண்ணிருக்கோம். Train and the monkey problem னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம discuss பண்றோம். Ground வந்து monkey ஓட velocity, ground வந்து train ஓட velocity னு சொல்லிட்டு discuss பண்ணோம். Similar type. So assume first condition என்னன்னா, here if the velocity was falling, that is rain வந்து it was falling vertically downward direction, there is a velocity for the rain. There is a velocity for the rain. So it is a vector quantity because there is a direction. but in the person who is standing under the umbrella, he was at rest condition. He was at rest condition. So he's not total moving. He's not at all moving now. Now, assume this person was moving. Assume this person was moving. He was moving with some velocity Vm. Okay, man velocity Vm and rain velocity on the Vr. Man velocity Vm on the rain velocity Vr. Now, we are going to check the relative velocity between these two. We have to check the relative velocity between these two. Rain with respect to man. Remember, rain with respect to man. So, person on the in the Madri movement like that. So, rain was falling like this. But if you see that, okay, so he has to cover his face through the umbrella like this. Okay, apuda rain should not fall on him. So, the velocity, it is Vm. The rain is Vr. But the resultant, it is Vrm. Okay, it is your relative velocity between the rain and as well as the man. Okay, so the relative velocity between these two in the conditions based on it, there are so many things. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நீங்க வெக்டர் நான் வந்து டிரா பண்ணது நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so the resultant will be traveling like this. இது மேனோட velocity making an I cap, இது வந்து J cap for the river rain. Okay, the resultant தான் it is Vrm. Okay, இதோட cases தான் நம்ம வந்து டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். So in the cases that நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம், both are traveling the same directions, இல்ல both are traveling in the opposite directions cases தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். Now, so இப்போ man was traveling with a velocity Vm and rain was falling vertical downward direction. The relation between these two is Vrm is equal to, assuming both are traveling the same directions, so it is Vr minus Vm. Okay, all are in vector quantities. Vrm is equal to Vr minus Vm. Okay. Suppose now on the direction based on mention panno. Remember, if you have to mention with respect to direction now, so Vr it was falling downward direction. So we have to consider minus Vr j cap with respect to directions mention pannabodu. It is minus Vr j cap minus Vm I cap. Minus Vm I cap. It is under direction. Okay, so it is Vrm vector. Okay, and if you want to find the magnitude, for this one, magnitude find out panna, it is modulus of Vrm vector is equal to modulus of Vrm vector is equal to, so only I cap j cap irukku. If you want to find, it is nothing but Vr square plus Vm square. It is Vr square plus Vm square. Vr square minus plus Vm square. Done. Okay, so assume it is your first case. This is the first case. Okay, so here when we are discussing about the rain and man, the resultant other relations either. So we are taking the resultant velocity and relative velocity and other magnitude number find out control. Second case. Is the second case. Take the point. Is the second case. Second case. If rain is already falling. If rain is already falling. If rain is already falling at an angle theta. If rain is already falling at an angle theta. Already falling at an angle theta. Theta with vertical with a velocity Vr vector. With vertical with a velocity Vr vector. And observer is moving horizontally. And observer is moving horizontally. So the Vm I cap. Okay. So observer is moving horizontally with a velocity Vm. With a velocity Vm. Vm. The raindrops hitting on his head vertically downwards. The raindrops hitting on his head vertically downwards. Vertically downwards. So if it is vertically downwards and it was hitting on his head when he was moving in this direction, so we have to consider with respect to the angle sin theta. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து நம்ம அதோட velocities based பண்ணி தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Now we are considering with respect to the angles. So just draw this picture. The minus j and the rain was falling. It is Vr when he is moving in this direction. Okay, so making an angle theta like this. Okay, so the relation problem. So from this, so Vm, so both are making and the parallel lines. So sin theta is equal to Sin theta is equal to Vm by Vr. Remember, sin theta is equal to Vm by Vr, and Vrm is equal to, I'm just giving the relations here. Vrm is equal to Vr cos theta. Vrm is equal to Vr cos theta, which is equal to square root of, Vr square minus Vm square. When we're considering with respect to the cos theta. இதே relation I can rewrite it as Vr into square root of 1 minus sin square theta. When you're substituting this sin square theta, this relation here, we'll get this one. Vrm is equal to square root of Vr square minus Vm square. Okay. So we'll do a problem on this. Simple relation பார்க்கலாம், then we'll see. Okay, take the question. Just take the question. Okay. A man is going east. A man is going east. A man is going east in a car. A man is going east in a car with a velocity of. A man is going east in a car with a velocity of 20 kilometers per hour. 20 kilometers per hour. 20 kilometers per hour. Come on. A train appears to move towards north. A train appears to move towards north. I'll repeat the question. A man is going east in a car with a velocity of 20 kilometers per hour. Okay. A train appears to move towards north to him with a velocity of 20 root 3 kilometers per hour. 20 root 3 kilometers per hour. Okay. What is the actual velocity and the direction of the train? What is the actual velocity and the direction of the train? Okay. Direction of the train. So now, so what they have given, we'll see one day. So they have given the train with respect to, remember it was moving towards with respect to the velocity and so on. So train car oka relation is it is with respect to train and the car. It is your relation. Okay. So train and the car relative, and this is your car velocity. Okay. So I'll draw a vector diagram. You can see. So the car was moving in east direction with a velocity of 20. Okay. So for this one, perpendicular, that is towards the north. Towards the north, there is a train. It is VTR, relation with respect to the car. Okay. So VTC is equal to 20 root 3. 20 root 3. Now we are going to find the velocity of the train. We are going to find the velocity of the train and what is the direction it was traveling. Both the things we have to consider. Now you see that, so these two are perpendicular. So it is nothing but two vectors. If you see that both are perpendicular, it is nothing but two vectors, and either a resultant I need to find, making an angle theta. So it is your resultant V train velocity. So it is VTC and it is VC. Okay. So to find the VT, we know the relation. Relative velocity VTC is equal to, both are traveling in the, assuming both are traveling in the same directions like this. Okay. So, but it was making angle theta. So it is nothing but VT minus VC. VTC is VT minus VC. Now find VT from this relation. Then we have to do the modulus. So whatever you are discussing here, we have to discuss with respect to the directions. Okay. So directions and so we can write it as VT is equal to VTC plus VC. VTC plus VC. VTC is nothing but 20 I cap. Other direction in the upward direction. So it is 20 root 3 J cap. 20 root 3 J cap plus VC on the x-axis. It is 20 I cap. 20 I cap. So it is your vector. Now we need to find its magnitude. So magnitude now VT, magnitude is equal to square root of 20 root 3 whole square plus 20 square. 20 root 3 whole square plus 20 square. So from this we can able to find its magnitude. Find this value, then we need to find this angle theta with which it was moving. To find the angle theta, இப்போ பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு வந்து base தெரியும், opposite தெரியும், hypotenuse எனக்கு தெரியும், base தெரியும், opposite தெரியும். So I'll take tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, so it is y by x. So y-axis is 20√3 and x-axis is 20. So find the angle theta from this. Find the angle theta. So find the magnitude and find the angle theta for this. VT 400. VT, no, it is not 400, ma.
Sir, is it 40?
Yeah, it is 40 only. It is 40. VT is 40. It is not 400. 400 na, it will be power terms increase. VT is 40. So what is the angle theta?
60 degree.
Yes, ma. So angle is 60 degrees. So that means this vehicle was, or this train was traveling towards the north, making an angle of 60 degrees. The direction that matters in Solamodu. It was making towards the north, okay, with respect to 60 degrees to the east. Okay, towards the north with the degrees, 60 degrees to the east. Okay, so the value for the magnitude is 40 and the angle theta is 60 degrees. Angle theta is 60 degrees. Okay, so let's do this slowly. Okay, there are நிறைய sums இருக்கு. Done. Once again explain this diagram, sir. Okay, ma. Okay, Niranjan. See, so in this question they have given that என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்கன்னா ஈஸ்ட்ல வந்து கார் மூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு, ஈஸ்ட் டைரக்ஷன்ல வந்து கார் மூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. ஓகே, அதோட வெலாசிட்டி வந்து 20 கொடுத்திருக்கான். ஈஸ்ட் டைரக்ஷன் சொல்லும்போது I'll consider this as I cap, x axis. Okay, and அதே மாதிரி for this with respect to the car, so காரோட ரிலேட் பண்ணிட்டு there is one more vehicle which is your train. So train was moving towards the north. அதோட ரிலேட்டிவ், so car with respect to the train கொடுத்திருக்கான், it is 20√3. அதோட y-axis north side சொன்னதுனால so I consider it as j cap. இது y-axis, இது x-axis. Okay, now இப்போ நான் என்ன ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்ணணும்னா, so I need to find the velocity for train. Okay, and அது எந்த டைரக்ஷன்ல டிராவல் ஆயிருக்கோ அதாவது that one also we have to find. Okay, so velocity of the train find it பண்ணோம் and the direction also we have to find. இப்போ நான் பார்க்கும்போது இந்த ரிலேஷன்ல இது ரெண்டு மட்டும் தான் கொடுத்திருக்கேன், இந்த ரெண்டு மட்டும் தான் கொடுத்திருக்கேன். If you remember நம்ம வந்து triangle method, parallelogram method பார்க்கும்போது the parallel lines we have to consider னு சொல்றோம். Okay, what I'll do, இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு ஆப்ஜெக்ட், இங்க இருந்து டிராவல் ஆயிருக்கு, மிடில்ல வந்து இந்த மாதிரி கிராஸ் ஆயிட்டு ட்ரெயின், இது ட்ரெயின், இது கார். Okay, so ஒரு பாயிண்ட்ல வந்து it was making angle theta towards this relative. So இது VTC, இது VC. Okay, ரெண்டு ரிலேட்டிவ் பார்க்கும்போது it is nothing but resultant. இது உங்க இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிருக்கு, இது ஃபைனல் பாயிண்ட். So it is nothing but resultant. In the resultant is nothing but your VT, velocity of train. Okay, it was making an angle theta. But angle theta ல தான் it was trying to travel. ஒரு பாயிண்ட் வந்து இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் it was trying to travel. அதோட ரிலேட்டிவ் velocity தான் VTC. The relative velocity தான் VTC. So VT is your resultant. VC is one of the vector and VT is one of the vector. So நம்ம வந்து relative velocity பார்க்கும்போது if you see that ரெண்டு வந்து ஒரே டைரக்ஷன்ல தான் டிராவல் ஆயிருக்கு, but it was making an angle theta. ரெண்டு ஒரே டைரக்ஷன் இருக்கும்போது ரிலேஷன் என்னது? VTC is equal to VT minus VC. VTC is equal to VT minus VC. So இங்க இருந்து I'll try to find VT. VTC plus VC. So இங்க வந்து டைரக்ஷன்ஸ் மேட்டர்ஸ்னால x axis வந்து இது I cap, y axis வந்து j cap கன்சிடர் பண்றேன். இதோட மேக்னிட்யூட். Okay sir, now I got sir. Okay, So நீங்க வந்து practice பண்ணுங்க இந்த relations வந்து important. I'll give one more sum. நீங்க வந்து இப்போ சொல்லு practice பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. இப்போ solve பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. The question is, take the question. Rain is falling vertically. Rain is falling vertically. Assume it is your homework also. It is your homework. So you can give the answer tomorrow. Rain is falling vertically with a speed of, the rain is falling vertically with a speed of 30 meter per second. 30. Rain is falling vertically with a speed of 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. Okay, full stop. A woman rides a bicycle. A woman rides a bicycle. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 10 meter per second. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 10 meter per second in the north to the south direction. In the north to the south direction. In the north to the south direction. South direction. Full stop. What is the direction? What is the direction in which? What is the direction in which she should hold her umbrella? What is the direction in which she should hold her umbrella? I'll repeat the question. The rain is falling vertically with a speed of 30 meter per second. Full stop. A woman rides a bicycle with a speed of 10 meter per second in the north to south direction. What is the direction in which she should hold her umbrella? She should hold her umbrella. It is your question and it is your homework question. So now I need the answer. Okay, sir. So just try to practice. Now material as usual I share panniten. Okay, konja practice பண்ணுங்க. And in the question I'll give the answer also. So idu neenga practice பண்ணுங்க. So for this question, answer is okay. So alpha is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 3. So alpha phi edu venal eduthukalam, alpha theta phi. So it is nothing but this angle theta. So நம்ம வந்து direction பத்தி நம்ம discuss பண்றோம்னா we need to find angle theta. So angle alpha theta இதோட value வந்து tan inverse of 1 by 3. So if you calculate it with the calculator, இது 18.4 degrees வரும் from vertical towards south. Direction வந்து vertical towards south. Vertical towards south. So direction of umbrella on the vertical towards south. Okay, this is your answer for this sum. So நீங்க வந்து try பண்ணுங்க, practice பண்ணுங்க. Just let me know. So next heading. கொஞ்சம் faster move பண்ணுங்க. Next heading, projectile motion. Next heading, projectile motion. Next heading, projectile motion. So anyone can able to tell me what is the maximum distance covered? What is the angle taken for the maximum distance covered under projectile motion? What is the maximum angle taken to reach the maximum distance? Yes, it is 45 degrees. It is 45 degrees. Yes. அது சொல்லுங்க, யார் அது சவுண்ட் வருது ஆனா பர்சன் காணுமே. Okay, now so projectile motion discuss பண்ணும்போது remember these projectile motions are related to your 2D fashion. Projectile motions are related to your 2D fashion. Okay, make a heading. இதுல வந்து நிறைய ரிலேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு. நம்ம வந்து இன்க்ளைன் பொசிஷன் பேஸ் பண்ணி क्वेश्चंस இருக்கு, டிக்ளைன் பேஸ் பண்ணி क्वेश्चंस இருக்கு. ஓகே, சோ ஆங்கிள் தீட்டா பேஸ் பண்ணி क्वेश्चंस இருக்கு. we are going to see the relations. Okay, so problems important. நான் வந்து அந்த கான்செப்ட் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிடுறேன். it is nothing but height, distance, displacement plus அதோட range, time period, other trajectory path மட்டும் தான் நம்ம ஃபைண்ட் அவுட் பண்றோம். so I'll try to explain it. Okay, and நீங்க வந்து நான் ஃபார்முலாஸ் கொடுத்துறேன். we'll do some problems on these things. Okay, make a heading projectile motion. Make a heading projectile motion. projectile motion. Done? Okay. So first one, adula subheading note பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இதுல வந்து நிறைய subheadings இருக்கு. First subheading. Okay, projectile projected with a velocity u, projectile projected with a velocity u at an angle theta, with a velocity u at an angle theta with the horizontal, at an angle theta with the horizontal, okay, at an angle theta with the horizontal. So I'm just drawing the picture. Check பண்ணிக்கோங்க. So it is your x-axis, it is your y-axis. So projectile motion and சொல்லும்போது it is nothing but path it was taken. When you throw an object, நம்ம இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம என்னென்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோமோ till this topic எல்லாமே ஸ்ட்ரைட் லைன் தான். இப்போ நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றது எல்லாம் வந்து 2D ஃபேஷன். இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணது எல்லாமே சிங்கிள் டைமென்ஷன் தான். 1 dimension 1D ஸ்ட்ரைட் லைன்ஸ் எல்லாமே. So இது 2D ன்னு சொல்லும்போது so there is a plane. Okay, so there are some directions there and whatever the path it was covering. Okay, அதோட ஏரியா, அதோட பாத், அதோட ஹைட், how much height, அதோட டைம் பீரியட் எல்லாமே நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். ஓகே, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் assume நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா I'm just throwing an object r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by c. Okay, மா நீங்க டைப் பண்றதுக்கே ரொம்ப டைம் ஆகுற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு தடவை பாருங்க. நான் எல்லா ஃபார்முலாஸ் நான் கொடுத்துறேன். ஓகே, நான் எல்லா ஃபார்முலாஸ் நான் கொடுத்துறேன். ஜஸ்ட் draw the picture. So here assume there is an object. It was starting from initial velocity, initial condition. So initial condition வந்து நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா I am throwing an object. So throw பண்ணும்போது what will happen? It was creating a path. What are the path we are taking here? This is the trajectory. Projectile path ன்னு சொல்றோம், trajectory ன்னு சொல்றோம். Okay. Now, so இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் என்ன சொல்லிருக்கேன்? Headingல it was taking some initial velocity. So in the objectல வந்து when I am throwing this object, I am applying some initial condition u, making some angle theta with the horizontal. Remember horizontal base பண்ணி தான் நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றேன் இப்போதைக்கு. Okay, there are so many conditions. இதுல first one horizontal base பண்ணி. Now, when I'm throwing this object, remember an angle theta 1 சொல்லும்போது velocity வந்து initial condition வந்து நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணும்போது remember x axisல வந்து always it is u cos theta. இது ஆல்ரெடி உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். y axisல வந்து it is u sin theta. Any object when it is making with respect to x axis வந்து it is u cos theta, with respect to y axis வந்து u sin theta. Okay, now so இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா நீங்க any point பார்த்துக்கோங்க. ஏதாவது point any point. When you're discussing any point and the object travel பண்ணும்போது they'll be having some two types of velocities. Any point. So என்ன points ஏன்னா வந்து இது நம்ம ஸ்ட்ரைட் லைன்ல travel பண்ணல, it was taking some curves. So பண்ணும்போது so there are two types of velocities. One vx இருக்கு and perpendicular point vy இருக்கு. Okay, அதோட resultant velocity base பண்ணி தான் இந்த object travel ஆயிருக்கு. So அது வந்து tangential pointல தான் travel ஆயிருக்கு. Okay, straight line இருக்காது. So it was making some curves. So any point. So இது வந்து vx. Okay, so it was moving downward direction, it is vy and other resultant of the v. Okay, any direction, any point நம்ம பார்க்கும்போது அதோட resultant velocity base பண்ணி தான் travel ஆயிருக்கு. ரெண்டு types of velocities, one vx, one vy. Remember that. X axis and y axis base பண்ணி தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Now, here if you want to find the path which it was covering with respect to x axis, formulas நான் நோட் பண்றேன் one by one பார்த்துக்கோங்க. நான் வந்து derivations எல்லாம் இல்ல, formulas மட்டும் தான் சொல்றேன். First is with respect to x axis and if you are discussing with respect to the time period. Okay, x-axis and சொல்லும்போது x is equal to u cos theta into t. Okay, with respect to x-axis, அதோட velocity வந்து u cos theta, with respect to y-axis வந்து u sin theta. So first condition, it is u cos theta into t. So இது வந்து நான் horizontal base பண்ணி தான் நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றேன். Okay, now, so இன்னொன்னு என்னன்னா, so when we are discussing about the horizontal case, we have to consider the range. And in the object now the initial condition வந்து நான் throw பண்ணும்போது they'll be having some maximum height it was covering. So in the point, it is your maximum height, h max. Okay, maximum height reach item. After that, it was falling downward direction. So in the பார்க்கும்போதுனா, so ஒரு object வந்து இங்க இருந்து initial condition வந்து maximum height க்கு நான் வந்து object throw பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்னா, they'll be having some time period. இது t1 ன்னு சொல்றேன். They'll be having some time period when it is falling downward direction. இது நான் t2 ன்னு சொல்றேன். t1 இருக்கு, t2 இருக்கு. t1 வந்து we call it as time of ascent. ASCENT. T2 வந்து we call it as time of descent. DESCENT. Time of ascent when it is moving upward direction. Time of descent when it is moving upward direction, downward direction. So ரெண்டு time periods இருக்கு. இது வந்து initial condition and the maximum condition when it is reaching. Okay. So board is not clear, sir. Okay. ஸோ கொஞ்சம் நான் ஸ்லோ பண்றேன். ஓகே, கொஞ்சம் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. கொஞ்சம் சிக்னல் டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் இருக்கு. நான் ஹேண்ட் ஷேக் பண்றதுனால தான் உங்களுக்கு டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஜஸ்ட் வெயிட் ஃபார் சம் டைம். ஓகே, ஸோ இங்க நான் பார்க்கும்போது ஸோ டைம் ஆஃப் அசன்ட் டைம் ஆஃப் டிசென்ட் இருக்கு. ரெண்டு டைம் பீரியட் சேமா இருக்கு. அண்ட் ஆஸ் வெல் அஸ் when we are discussing about the total time period வந்து capital T is equal to second one, capital T is equal to T1 plus T2. Capital T is equal to T1 plus T2. We call it as time of flight. Okay, so time of ascent is time of descent, and the total time period we call it as time of flight. Okay, just take this relations, take this picture first. Now one formulas na solidum. Okay, just take it. So if you are done, just say yes. Oliver, please. Others also just make it fast now. The formulas நிறைய இருக்கு. Number formulas are important actually. Yes, okay. Okay, so we'll see the formulas from there. One minute, we'll see the formulas. So now on the slower எழுதுறேன். If you have any disturbance, okay, நான் ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா எழுதுறேன், கொஞ்சம் பார்த்துக்கோங்க. Okay, so நான் வந்து just writing timeல தான் கொஞ்சம் disturbance இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. Okay, so first one, as I told you, x is equal to u cos theta into t. Second one, it is y is equal to u sin theta. So y is your trajectory. This equation is your trajectory. Y is equal to u sin theta into t minus half g t square. Okay, now on the direction upward downward. So if you are substituting the time period t, in the time period வந்து நான் இதுல substitute பண்றேன். So we'll get the equation for trajectory. This is your equation for trajectory. Y is equal to x tan theta. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2u square cos square theta. It is your equation for trajectory. Third one. So if you want to find the trajectory path with respect to time period, so there on the angle இருக்கு. So with respect to horizontal, so நம்ம வந்து ஒரு angle base பண்ணி நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணும்போது, so when we are discussing about this angle, so நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா directly I'll take it as tan theta is equal to r tan alpha, any angle. Okay, tan alpha or tan beta or tan theta is equal to. So here I assume it is tan beta is equal to, I'll take the relation as u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. U sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. Okay, next one, fourth one, horizontal range. Okay, range, how much range it was covering, how much path it was covering. Okay, so with respect to horizontal பார்க்கும்போது r is equal to horizontal path or the range, r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. U square sin 2 theta by g. First of all, just take these relations, then we'll see. Just take these relations. Then I've taken this. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, next one. Next formula.
Sir, just
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் சார்.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. நான் வெயிட் பண்றேன், கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸா இருக்கு. I know that. I'm just waiting here. நீங்க வந்து ஓகேன்னு சொன்னாதான் நான் erase பண்றேன்.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So for the range, if theta is equal to 45 degrees, so இதுல வந்து maximum angle, that is your 45 degrees. 45 degrees ல தான் it will cover the maximum range or maximum distance. If theta is equal to 45 degrees, okay, அதுல நீங்க மென்ஷன் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, if theta is equal to 45 degrees, the range is u square by g. So sin 45, sin 2 into 45, sin 90, sin 90 on the 1, r is equal to u square by g. It is your maximum range it was covering. Okay, when theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, take it. and theta is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, next relation, I'm just erasing it. Fifth one, the time period, time of ascent and time of descent. Fifth one, the time period. Time of ascent and time of descent both are same. I'll consider it as T1 is equal to T2 is equal to, okay, U sine theta by G. It is U sine theta by G. Time of ascent and time of descent is equal to U sine theta by G. Okay. Sixth one, time of flight. So the total time period. So sixth one, total time period T is equal to T1 plus T2 is equal to 2U sine theta by G. T is equal to 2U sine theta by G. Time of ascent, time of descent. Okay, and the total time of flight 2U sine theta by G. Okay. Next one, maximum height. Maximum height which it was covering, H is equal to, H max is equal to, maximum height, H max is equal to U square sine square theta by U square sine square theta by 2G. U square sine square theta by 2G. U square sine square theta by 2G. Done? Is it over? Okay, ma. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Out? Yes, ma. Okay. So make the next heading. Next heading. Again, it was with respect to the projectile motion only, but it was at a particular height h. Okay. Take a heading, subheading. Say the second cases. Subheading. Projectile projected. Horizontally. Projectile projected horizontally from a height h. Horizontally from a height h. From a height h with a velocity u. From a height h with a velocity u. A particular height and in the object and we are just throwing it. It is your x-axis and it is your height h, and it was moving with the velocity u. And it was moving with the velocity u. Okay. So projectile motion la adal half portion da idu. Okay. Now, so we'll see the equations. Direct relations part la enna irukku. So time taken. First of all, time taken. Time taken to reach the ground. First one, time taken to reach the ground. T is equal to square root of 2h by g. T is equal to square root of 2h by g. So whatever we are discussing here, projected motion, idu or particular height and or object throw pannum. Okay, T is equal to square root of 2h by g. Second one, horizontal range. Second one, horizontal range. It is related with respect to your x-axis. So it is x is equal to ut, okay, which is equal to u into square root of 2h by g. U into square root of 2h by g. It is your second one. It is your second one. Third one, third relation. Another relation. Another relation. Equation of trajectory. Equation of trajectory. So y is equal to g by 2u square, g by 2u square into x square. Y is equal to g by 2u square into x square. It is your equation for trajectory. Equation of trajectory. Next one, resultant velocity. On the resultant velocity based on that is x-axis, y-axis, resultant velocity based on the object move. Resultant velocity. Next one, resultant velocity. V is equal to square root of u square plus g square t square. V is equal to square root of u square plus g square t square. And the fifth one, angle. angle with respect to the resultant velocity and the horizontal cases. Okay, I'm taking it as angle beta. So tan beta is equal to gt by u. Tan beta is equal to gt by u. Tan beta is equal to gt by u. The last one, sixth one, velocity of the projectile on striking the ground. Velocity of the projectile on striking the ground. So the resultant velocity with which it was striking the ground with respect to height based on discuss pandru. Okay, so v is equal to square root of u square plus 2gh. V is equal to square root of u square plus 2gh. U square plus 2gh. Okay, so these are your relations, right? Have you taken this one? Yes, sir. Others? Okay.
Sir.
Just take a problem. Yes, ma'am. Just take a problem. It's no problem. Okay. The maximum range of a projectile. Just take a problem. The maximum range of a projectile. The maximum range of a projectile fired with some initial velocity. Fired with some initial velocity is found to be 1000 meters. Is found to be 1000 meters. Okay, the maximum range of a projectile fired with some initial velocity, okay, is found to be 1000 meters. Is found to be 1000 meters. In the absence of wind, is found to be 1000 meters in the absence of wind and air resistance. So without wind and air resistance, this is your maximum distance or the range. Good stuff. Find the maximum height reached by the projectile. Find the maximum height reached by the projectile. So they have given R. We need to find height h. We need to find height h. Remember when we are thinking about the maximum distance covered. So without any doubt, so theta is equal to 45 degrees. So it is
Sir, please repeat the question.
Yes, ma'am. The maximum range of a projectile fired, okay, fired with some initial velocity is found to be 1000 meters. With some initial velocity is found to be 1000 meters. Okay, so in the absence of wind and air resistance, find the maximum height reached by the projectile. Find the maximum height reached by the projectile. We need to find the height h. Theta is 45 degrees because it is your maximum distance covered. So the height relation is h is equal to u square sine square theta by 2g. U square sine square theta by 2g. Okay, when you're saying theta is equal to 45 degrees, theta is equal to 45 degrees, just substitute the relation. And here we don't know its velocity. Okay, they have given you anything, but they have given the range. So what I'll do, range formula, R is equal to u square sine 2 theta by g. When theta is equal to 45 degrees. So I told you R is nothing but u square by g. So which is equal to 1000. So instead of u square by g, you have to substitute 1000 and you have to find the height h. Try to find the height.
Value of G.
Value of g, you can take it as 10 mark. Well, no need of g actually. If you see that. R on the u square by g 1000 எடுத்துக்கோன்னு சொல்லிருக்கேன். If you are substituting here, no need of g also.
Sir, answer is 250 meter.
Answer is 250 meters. Yes, ma, correct. Answer is 250 meters. Correct. Others, have you tried it? Any doubt? $250 meter. Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Okay, fine. So remember, under projectile motion, the formulas are same. Formulas won't be changing, but depends upon the condition, you'll get the questions. Okay. So just try to practice it. I'll give the worksheets also. Try to practice it. Okay. Clear? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
In the topics on the important career, there are so many topics over there. We have to move further. Okay. So motion a plane, motion a straight line. Okay, just practice பண்ணுங்க. நான் worksheets வந்து motion plane க்கு இன்னைக்கு forward பண்றேன். Just try to practice. Doubts இருந்தா கேளுங்க. So move further with other topics. So we'll start laws of motion today. Okay, இன்னும் time இருக்கு ஒரு 5 minutes I'll take extra. Okay. So starting ல வந்து I have asked you one question about the Newton's laws. நான் வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் கேட்கறேன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கேன். சில பேர் வந்து ஆமா சார்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஓகேன்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. நானும் விட்டுட்டேன். So next heading, next chapter, laws of motions. Laws of motions. ரொம்ப important and interesting chapter இது. நிறைய problems இருக்கு. Derivations இருக்கு, relations based பண்ணி தான் questions இருக்கு. இது மக் பண்ற மாதிரி இருக்காது. You have to practice it. Okay. இதுல வந்து formulas வந்து direct formulas எதுவுமே இருக்காது. Okay. சரி. Before going to this topic, Newton's laws. Anyone? நான் ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா நேம் வந்து கேட்க மாட்டேன். ஸோ இஃப் யூ நோ த நியூட்டன்ஸ் லாஸ், டோன்ட் சே நியூட்டன்ஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். ஆல்ரெடி வந்து உங்க டேலண்ட் எல்லாம் நான் பார்த்துட்டேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நியூட்டன்ஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லா, செகண்ட் லா, தேர்ட் லான்லாம் சொல்லாதீங்க. ஓகே, இஃப் யூ நோ த டெஃபினிஷன் ஃபார் த நியூட்டன்ஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லா, செகண்ட் லா, தேர்ட் லா, ஜஸ்ட் எக்ஸ்பிளைன்.
Newton's first law states that an object cannot change its state of rest or movement without an applied external force.
Super one. Okay. Do you know how many types are there?
Inertia of motion, inertia of rest, inertia of direction.
Super one. Super. Nice. Anyone second law? Anyone second law? What is the Newton's second law?
The force acting on an object is equal to the rate of change of its momentum.
Super one. Okay. So the force acting on an object is changed with respect to its momentum. Okay. So when you differentiate it, what will be the final relation? F is equal to
MA, mass into acceleration.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay. What about the third law? Anyone?
Every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Super, ma'am. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Okay. Right. So Newton's law, the headings we can say it when we are specifying about the Newton's law. So we call it as inertia, law of inertia. Okay, so second one, change in momentum, or we can say law of momentum. Change in momentum or law of momentum. Change in momentum. Okay, third one, law of reaction. Third one, law of reaction. Okay, simple apple. So inertia, a simple example. So understandable example. Assume there is an object. Okay, assume there is an object. And remember, when we are discussing about the object, இனிமே ஆப்ஜெக்ட் சொன்னாலே it has its own mass. So mass based தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Assume there is an object which has some mass m. Okay, so this object is at rest condition on a table. Okay, it was at rest condition. So even though the time varies, it is not at all moving. இது மூவே ஆகாது because there is no forces acting on it. Without any forces acting on this object, what will happen? It will be at rest condition. Okay, without any forces acting on this object, this mass won't move at all. Okay, if you are applying any force on this object, okay, then only it will try to move. So what are the objects when we are applying some force, then it was moving? We call it as inertial objects. We call it as inertial objects. Without any force, it doesn't move at all. Okay, these are nothing but inertial objects. Now remember, when we are discussing about the inertia are of three types. Law of inertia, there are three types of it: inertia at rest, inertia at motion, and inertia at direction. Inertia at rest, inertia at motion, inertia at direction. Okay, you may have studied this one. Okay. Now, so when we are discussing about the inertia, so there is one more thing called non-inertia. Non-inertia, without any forces acting on it, the object was trying to move on its own. without any external forces acting on it, the object was moving on its own. We call it as non-inertia. We call it as non-inertia. So inertia means it doesn't move. When you are applying some force, then only it will move. So here for this non-inertia, without any forces acting on it, it will try to move. Okay. Second law on the force F is equal to ma, change in momentum. So F is proportional to the change in momentum. So when we are discussing about the momentum, if you see that particular instant when it is moving, so mass into velocity, mass always constant. Velocity matunda time period based on it was time to change. So m into dv by dt. So mass is constant into change in velocity with respect to time. When there is a change in velocity with respect to time, it is nothing but your acceleration.
Acceleration.
Acceleration. Yes, ma'am. Good. And third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So you already know this one. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Assume there is an object. So what I'll do, I'm throwing to the wall. When I'm throwing to the wall with some force F1, it will try to bounce back with the same force F2. Okay, so every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But in this condition, remember elastic property applicable. Elastic property. In the type of this type of relations, in the type of relation like elastic material based on discuss பண்றது, it was there in your work and energy. அங்க வந்து collisions னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு டாபிக் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். அதுல வந்து single dimension collision, two dimension collision அந்த ரிலேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் வரும். Okay, so those relations are important. Again அங்க elastic, inelastic and perfectly inelastic னு சொல்லிட்டு டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Now, so there is one more thing. Force னு சொல்லும்போது, so நான் ஸ்டார்டிங்ல சொல்லிட்டேன் கான்டாக்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ் நான் கான்டாக்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ். அபார்ட் ஃப்ரம் தட் பேலன்ஸ் அன்பேலன்ஸ் ஃபோர்ஸ் னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் சொல்லிருக்கேன். So I assume there is a mass. I assume there is a mass. So when I'm applying a force on one of the mass, what will happen? It will try to accelerate. Suppose opposite side lo na same force apply pandren, what will happen? It will be at rest condition, stationary and solra, acceleration is equal to 0. Suppose now enna pandrena, I'm giving some more extra force, F1, F2, it is F1. Okay, additional force கொடுத்து எந்த direction of force greater இருக்கோ அந்த direction தான் this object will try to accelerate. So when acceleration is equal to 0, we call it as balanced force. When acceleration is not equal to 0, we call it as unbalanced force. Remember that balanced force and unbalanced force. This based on there are so many conditions. Okay. Now, so we may discuss about the relation with respect to contact and non-contact forces. Okay. So when we are discussing about the contact and non-contact forces, நம்ம வந்து free body diagram பத்தி நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். ஓகே, மேக்ஸிமம் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றது கான்டாக்ட் நான் கான்டாக்ட் ஃபோர்ஸஸ். கான்டாக்ட் ஃபோர்ஸஸ் தான் நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம் லாஸ் ஆஃப் மோஷன். சோ ஹியர் அஸ்யூம் ஒரு கண்டிஷன் பார்க்கலாம். ஆஃப்டர் தட் ஐ வில் ஸ்டாப் இட். ஓகே, ரைட். சோ அஸ்யூம் தேர் இஸ் எ மாஸ் ஹியர். இந்த மாதிரி ரிலேஷன்ஸ் வந்து நிறைய வருது. இது வந்து நாளைக்கு வித் பிளாக் டயக்ராம்ஸ் ஐ வில் ட்ரை டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் இட். ஃபார்முலா பிளாக் டயக்ராம் பேஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம போலாம். சோ ஐ அம் கனெக்டிங் ஒன் மோர் மாஸ் டு இட். இது மாஸ் m1, மாஸ் m2. Okay, mass m1, mass m2. Now what I'll do, so I'm applying some force on one of the mass. ஒரே ஒரு மாஸ் மேல நான் force apply பண்றேன். ஒரே ஒரு மாஸ் மேல I'm force applying. Okay, now what will happen? It will try to accelerate. Remember, when it is trying to accelerate, so இங்க வந்து because of this contact between the two forces, ஒரு contact force வந்து act ஆகும். அந்த contact forceனால தான் other mass will try to move. And the contact force எப்படி இருக்கும்னா oppose பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும். Because it has mass, so it will try to opposite direction. Now force இந்த side apply பண்றேன், opposite direction there will be having some force acting on it because of the mass m2. இது contact force. அதே contact force base பண்ணி தான் this mass m2 was moving. Okay, இதுல வந்து there is a concept called free body diagrams. இருக்கு. Free body diagrams எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம்னா, so இந்த masses வந்து நான் தனித்தனி split பண்ணிட்டு what are the forces, what are the accelerations, okay, what is the weight, so everything we can able to specify it. So mass m1 and mass m2 ரெண்டு masses இருக்கு. Okay, இந்த ரெண்டு masses மேல so forces என்ன forces act ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு, அந்த forces வந்து எப்படி react பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு, எந்த direction move ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு, we have to identify. So mass m1 பார்க்கும்போது there are two forces acting. One capital F and opposite direction of small f. And same thing, இங்கே small f வந்து act ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. Okay, so there is an acceleration in the direction இருக்குன்னா capital F direction ல தான் acceleration இருக்கு. And here only one force is acting and which is having acceleration. Free body diagrams னா தனித்தனி நான் வந்து masses split பண்ணிட்டு அதோட forces நான் act பண்றேன். Now equations பார்க்கும்போது இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் balance unbalance. So these are all are unbalanced forces. அதனால it was moving. So the relations பார்க்கும்போது so இங்க வந்து இந்த mass மேல there are two forces are acting. இந்த mass மேல there are two forces are acting. So இங்க பார்க்கும்போது capital F is greater than small f. Remember, capital F is greater than small f, but it is in opposite direction. So for this mass, So force is equal, we know that relation F is equal to m into a. But இங்க mass m மட்டும்தான், mass m1 மட்டும்தான் accelerate ஆயிருக்கு. But forces என்ன இருக்கு? Two different forces. So two different forces எது greater இருக்கோ that is bigger. Okay, opposite to it is lesser. So capital F minus small f. So bigger force minus small f is your total forces acting on this object. Okay, இது பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து மூவ் ஆயிட்டு. Same thing for the mass m2, F is equal to m2a. So இந்த மாதிரி ரிலேஷன்ஸ் நிறைய இருக்கு. So we'll try to further move. Okay, loss of motion ரொம்ப important. Relation பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் questions இருக்கு. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see. Ma'am வர வரைக்கும் just take 2 minutes break, then we'll discuss. Okay.
Thank you, sir.